Hey everyone, my name is Sarah P. I'm a recording artist from Long Island, New York. The Iron Gate Cares Foundation and myself have joined together to raise awareness of a sickness that has been plaguing our children, not only on Long Island, but all across America: teen suicide. Here are some facts we think you should know. Teen suicide is the fourth leading cause of death of teens between the ages of 10 and 14. It is the third leading cause of death of teens between the ages of 15 and 24. 900,000 teens across America have planned their suicides in an episode of depression. If you don't already know someone addicted to drugs and/or alcohol, or who has simply been bullied and resorted to suicide, you will. The sad thing is most think this is their only option. There is always another option, and that's to try and let it all go. These are our family members, our friends. This is our society and our generation. I believe that if we all do not do anything to help, we are all considered part of the problem. What you are about to witness is your take on teen suicide. Thank you.
I had problems with it, with cutting when I was younger, and I'm in an alternative school with kids that also had the problem. And I think it's something that should stop and be taken care of. I'm in therapy right now for depression, and it's helped a lot, and I think it would help if kids reached out and got help.
I think it's sad that teens kill themselves. If you need somebody to talk to, you could talk to your guidance counselor or any other close friends. Don't kill yourself, because living is perfect. Like, it's your life.
The leading factor of the death in teens, 10 to 14 and all that kind of stuff, but it's definitely a terrible thing, and kids and adults should be more aware about everything.
Teen suicide is not a good thing. I had a friend that suicided like a couple of years ago, and it was very sad and shocking.
I think it's really terrible how people kill themselves because there's no need for it. I think it's terrible, and whatever they do, they should go to counseling or something instead of trying to kill yourself and making everything worse.
Teen suicide is a horrible thing. It shouldn't even be happening because people should pay attention to how their kids are feeling or if they're depressed.
Teen suicide is an ongoing issue in society these days. It's very unfortunate. It shouldn't have to happen. I actually personally know a couple of people from my graduating class, high school graduating class, that took their own lives by both actually hanging themselves.
Well, when I was younger, I had a lot of problems with teen suicide myself. I've been in a mental hospital twice for depression and self-harm and stuff like that. It's definitely a struggle. I think self-harm is something that needs to be talked about, and I think a lot of kids don't want to talk about it and try and hide their problem, but I think talking about it definitely helps, and I think it's definitely an addiction and needs to be addressed. I think it should be on those lists of addictions, like, you know, shopping is an addiction, why can't cutting be an addiction, you know? So I definitely think, that should be something talked about. And I mean, I know a few kids that have committed suicide. A girl in my school just hung herself 3 weeks ago, and it was definitely a big deal in my town. We also have a lot of problems in my town with heroin addictions and things like that, and that also leads to a lot of depression and suicide in my town. So we're definitely having a lot of problems with that, but I definitely think this whole thing can help with that, because honestly, kids need to stop with the drugs, they need to stop with the, and get help for themselves. So that's my story.
Sometimes kids need a little comfort and a little assurance in life, to make sure that, there's guidance and there's always somebody there for them, that they don't feel like they're left alone.
It's a big problem right now in America, something that we definitely need to address. Suicide is something that touches a lot of people's lives, and drugs, alcohol definitely have a major effect on people's choices that they make.
Teen suicide is a very horrible thing. I've lost a family member towards it. It's very upsetting and very depressing.
As far as teen suicide goes, I just think that with all the multimedia and internet access that kids have to hurt each other, that it's like anything else with peer pressure, they'll go ahead and do it. The greatest example is this poor kid at Rutgers who killed himself. And I just think there's too much pressure on kids nowadays, whether it's to do well in school and their parents are putting pressure on them, that they don't get to live and enjoy their lives, and they're always trying to achieve something instead of just relaxing and enjoying themselves more than they do now.
Teen suicide is a very depressing thing. I've lost a lot of friends actually to suicide, a few of them to drugs, and it's just a waste of life.
Suicide is a terrible tragedy that could be easily prevented just if you pay attention. the kids and like how they're feeling.
Let people, talk you into doing something you don't want to do. You have to be strong about whatever happens. Don't let other people bother you. If you let them bother you, it's gonna end up, you're not hurting yourself by killing yourself, you're hurting everybody that loves you. I had a friend that committed suicide, and it didn't affect, he died, but it affects all his friends that loved him, his family.
Teen suicide, it seems to be rampant throughout the society. We try to do the best we can to deal with this subject, but we have to figure out a way to reach these kids. They feel like they're alone when they're really not. They feel like they can't achieve anything in life, and as a parent, I really feel that we should step out and do something for these kids. We have to be more aware of what our children are doing, and we have to try to give them things, even if it's a little nudge to tell them that they're beautiful or they're strong or they're healthy, or just something positive that they can think of when they're going through a trying period. The whole thing is to give them something to feel safe and feel like they can do or they matter to something. And the way things are nowadays, it just seems like they can't seem to grasp on anything. So if there's anything we can do as a parent, as an adult, as anyone that can give any type of substantial strength to a child, we should stand there and try to do it.
See, the one major thing about teen suicide is they don't understand the people that they hurt when they go away. When they feel that everything has to be over, they hurt their moms, their brothers, their sisters, their uncles, their aunts. The whole family is destroyed from that one instance. That one instance changes your entire family forever.
Teenagers taking their own lives is a tragic waste, but 1,700 of them between the ages of 15 and 19 did just that.
Out of honesty and letting them take hold. They're trying to keep my dreams off track, and every time I try to get it back, I unfold. Live your whole life sitting on your throne, get off on the stones at me you throw, but can't you leave me? Leave me alone. I've got nothing left to say. I'll do anything to take this pain away, crying out for help. It's good to know that you can breathe right now, because you've gone and finally broke me down. But can't you leave me alone?